first impression was thinking like, oh, he can kind of play anything, it seems like.
봐봐 나 알리스타 잘한다고.
When?
I have 조냐 I have 조냐. slow. 빅토르.
So when we actually started practicing, I had talked to Winsome a little bit, and he told me that he only started playing the game about 2 years ago. He had gone so quickly from starting playing the game to not just being a challenger player, but being a professional player.
Hello, my name's Donggang Kim, and I play for C9 support, and nickname is Winsome. Nice to meet you. When I play league started season 9, it was just play with another friends, and I just play for fun because just I need to go college 2 months after, but I just try one champ. It was Thresh, and I play 1 month, and I reach challenger, and it was deal with my daddy to in one month when I get a challenger, try to pro. He can't believe me, so I just prove myself to get a challenger, and my daddy he said okay, yeah. 그러니까 통하게 된 게 진짜 처음에는 그 매드라이프님이 했던 어떤 라디오 같은 게 있었는데 거기에 사연이 당첨돼가지고 그 한국 e스포츠 아카데미에서 그거를 했는데 거기서 이제 프로 준비를 처음 했던 것 같아요. 그때 챌린저스 코리아 준비했을.
The first time I heard about Winsome was during off-season when we were talking to an agency in Korea, and the agency mentioned to us that he knows a player that has both Korean and North American residency. He had an American passport because he was born in America. With support players, is that there's not many in North America that are just ready to play LCS. It's not easy to come by a really good support player. And especially when you're creating a team that has a lot of Korean players in it, if that's your intention, finding a Korean-American support player was an even bigger task. And I think we're really fortunate that we were able to just come by Winsome. We watched him play in a tournament against Berserker actually, because it was T1 Academy, and it was Shadow, the team he was playing for. So we were just watching them play. I mean, they both looked, from our perspective at the time, they just both looked like they were laning really well. We had watched Berserker play some solo queue games before we asked Berserker to join, and for Winsome we just watched his tournament matches that were happening at the same time around this week in off season. So to my understanding, Berserker and Winsome already knew each other, and they had played a lot of games together, like during the time where they were like playing against each other in the tournament. Like I had gone to Korea and they were just scrimming together in December. They would just sit next to each other in the house that we were at and just play scrims together. They had already played as a duo for a period of time. So it made a lot of sense for us to go with Berserker and Winsome because they had a bunch of experience together.
Easy. 그러니까 처음에 딱 숙소 들어갔을 때 외국인들이 되게 많아서 좀 되게 뭔가 낯설었고 약간 무섭기도 했고 그랬는데 다 사람들이 엄청 지내보니까 엄청 다 착해서 좀 적응하기 빨랐던 것 같아요. 재밌기도 했고. 서로 일단 어쨌든 팀을 위해서 있는 다 사람들이라 그런 뭐 일단 뭐 관계는 되게 친밀한 것 같고 또 그런 부분에서 좀 서로 개선해야 될 부분에서 같이 상호작용하면서 이제 맞춰 나가는 단계인 것 같아요.
My first impression was thinking like, oh, he can kind of play anything, it seems like. Because when I was watching him, he was playing like Ezreal Karma in Korea. I think I even remember seeing him playing like Caitlyn Lux in Korea. It was clear that he played really well when he was on tank and engage supports. So it went from like, oh, it seems like you can like just pick any sort of champion to you are really you're specialized in tank supports and engage supports. So that's definitely what we saw he was really good at. When I met Winsome, he definitely had the best English out of the three.
I want to smash.
Because like when you go on like roller coaster stuff, you don't have to like.
Yeah, I have 5 bullets.
Really? You rich?
No.
He was already immediately able to communicate. If you spoke slow, he could understand everything that you said. So immediately he was the most open and most friendly. He was just wanting to talk to everybody and be like sociable.
When C9 asked me join, it was unbelievable.
Kill them all. 오케이 GG. Kill them all. Kill them all. 야 죽여. 다 죽여. 나이스. Slowly. I have 조냐. Slow. Okay, 빅토르. Look slowly. Okay, good. Nice.
I think go GG. Yes, go GG.
야. 봐봐 나 알리스타
I can't reach
잘한다고.
Okay.
플레이서. 빅토르.
I come. Nice. No base. Go in.
처음에 한 달 전쯤에 처음에 여기 LCS 뛰었을 때는 되게 엄청 막 떨렸는데
Nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. But hope we win.
왜냐면 스테이지 경험이 별로 없었어가지고 또 그냥 되게 재밌는 것 같아요. 또 이런 경험을 어쨌든 아무나 할 수 있는 경험이 아니기 때문에 굉장히 만족스러운 것 같아요. 이런 경험을 한다는 것 자체로.
Winsome has gathered a lot of information in the course of 2 years. League of Legends is a game with tons of information built into it that it takes most people 2 years to get familiar with. But for Winsome, he played for 2 years, and now he is not just familiar with the information, but he was able to thrive and be excellent at the game very quickly. So I think that he will not have a problem improving. I think he will continuously improve as time goes on. And I think even the speed will be generally faster than his contemporaries, than the people playing against him. So I think what Winsome brings to the team is that because he's playing engaged supports, it's really important that he's vocal, and you'll see in the comms videos that he talks a lot about what he wants to do when he wants to engage, the targets that he wants other people to hit, so he's going to CC.
나이스 캔슬.
때려.
나 때려. 타워 때려.
잡아. 나 먹어줘. 배우벨.
때려.
Let's go.
싸볼래?
Nice.
좋은데?
이래.
레오나 플래시.
I come.
나이스.
Him being really vocal and talking and being the loudest in the team fight when he has the engage and he has the CC, I think fits that role and synergizes well with his role. In order for him to be the best player that he can be, to be the best support that he can be, he has to believe that he can do that. So I think the big idea that we're working on right now is just his confidence, just him feeling like what he's doing in the game has direction at all times, that he's giving that direction to his teammates, that he's on the same page as his teammates, he wants to do the same thing. So that first, the game is feeling rewarding to him. And then we can build on that confidence in the future, but it really has to come from himself.
개인적인 목표는 일단 LCS의 최고의 서포터가 되는 거고, 또 이제 팀적인 목표로는 아무래도 이제 국제대회 진출 플러스 이제 거기서 좀 더 LPL, LCK 이런 선수 팀들과 비교했을 때 좀 더 기량을 뽐낼 수 있는 그런 거를 목표로 하고 있는 것 같아요. Hi C9 fans, thank you so much and watch me. Yeah.